Welcome to the Stratford IP Strategy Academy. In today's session, we will go over ways to improve your operational efficiency when it comes to managing your IP portfolio, and how implementing proper IP administration procedures can streamline management of your IP. Let's get started. So, you may have innovative ideas. Do you simply file for a patent, sit back, relax, and reap the benefits of your IP protection? Well, no. There is so much more to IP protection than simply filing for a patent. There are a lot of moving parts to the filing and upkeep of an IP portfolio. Deadlines, paperwork, fees, fact-checking. The IP lifecycle begins before a patent is filed and extends long after the patent is granted. And the same can be applied to other forms of IP, such as trade secrets and trademarks. And it's all managed under the umbrella term IP operations. Think of it as all of the administrative and logistical workings of maintaining an IP portfolio in line with the overall IP and corporate strategy. Optimizing and automating your operations in IP can improve accuracy, eliminate mistakes, and save on costs. Regardless of whether you are an independent inventor or a Fortune 500 company with hundreds of patents, your approach to the operational management of your IP portfolio should be well thought out and intentional. Finding the right combination of people and processes is paramount to the success of your IP operations and will enable you to manage your portfolio proactively rather than reactively, which will in turn open up more avenues to capitalize on your IP portfolio, such as through licensing or selling. How you set up your IP strategy is dependent on the size of your organization, your priorities, and your expertise. How do you plan to use the IP you are developing? Do you have the resources to manage these tasks in-house, or will you need to source subject matter experts externally? Do you have the budget to explore process automation? All of these factors will influence the makeup of your IP operations team. Regardless of how you answer those questions, a good rule of thumb is to keep the number of people in your IP supply chain to the minimum required to successfully execute the job. More people equals more traffic, which creates more opportunity for mistakes. When it's running well, you're not likely to see the day-to-day minutiae required to keep the IP management machine well-oiled and running smoothly. But you sure would notice if all of a sudden that support system was no longer there. So what exactly goes into the back-of-house operations of portfolio management and administration? Well, efficient IP operations is rooted in consistent processes throughout the entire innovative lifecycle, from idea capturing all the way through to issuance and maintenance. These are a few examples of things that fall under IP operations. Before IP is even drafted or filed, you will be logging early ideas separate from your filed IP. You will be getting ideas moved from the holding tank to drafting via patent committee or council adjudication, and you're recording your client decisions regarding the IP. You are organizing traffic between engineers and drafting agents to ensure smooth procedures and quality drafts. You are getting the proper paperwork in place, such as power of attorney documents, assignments, and declarations. And you are procuring the necessary inventor signatures, transferring ownership to the company before you file. When the IP is ready to be filed or registered, you are filing documents at the Patent Office, storing documents in organized internal file systems, logging all new data to the internal database, and reporting any new activity to your client. You are tracking and reporting upcoming deadlines with proper lead time for both decision and action. And you are arranging for payment of appropriate fees for filing, searching, continued examination, and more. After the patent has been granted, you are managing maintenance fees. You are reviewing issued patents for accuracy, mailing ribbon copies of the same to your client. You are providing admin support in litigation and infringement cases in the event of a merger or acquisition or of licensing IP. And in the support that is needed on an ongoing basis, you are keeping an IP portfolio in a due diligence ready state, including the ongoing management of the internal filing system. You are liaising with all third-party stakeholders and processors of IP data on your client's behalf. You are creating and maintaining inventor profiles to limit the potential extra work in a later filing or calculating incentive eligibility. And you are cost tracking. You are logging every dollar spent on IP to better inform future cost projections, resulting in improved accuracy, and you are reviewing third-party invoices to ensure accuracy and fair billing practices. Having a proper support system in place not only ensures that the patent process runs smoothly, but can save you from costly mistakes. Imagine you were in the process of finalizing the sale of your IP, and a key patent in your portfolio is missing a signature. And to your dismay, the inventor is a disgruntled former employee who now refuses to sign and who never signed any agreement during their employment tenure. This could derail your entire deal. IP administration is a hallmark of operational excellency, and if you spend the time and resources to source proper tools and personnel from the get-go, the potential benefits are enormous, both in terms of budget and limiting potential stressors later on, such as missed deadlines or incomplete documents. Automate what you can and what your finances allow. There are many programs that can cut down on labor and mental burden while also keeping your team lean. If possible, work out a schedule of fixed rates for your IP operations. This can further streamline your process by allowing for easier budgeting, faster approval turnaround time, and easy billing. Doing the heavy lifting at the start will protect you from potential headaches down the road and ensures that your IP portfolio is ready to be presented to potential investors, licensors, buyers, and shareholders, and that you have an accurate snapshot of the value and strength of your IP. The administrative side of managing your IP portfolio has an enormous effect on the overall value of your portfolio. Fancy cars only command top dollar if everything under the hood is running smoothly. So to get the full impact, it is best to invest time up front and frequently so that your portfolio is always accurate and due diligence ready. Approaching the day-to-day management of your IP in a proactive way rather than a reactive way means that in addition to being showcase ready, you are less likely to miss important deadlines or actions and respond quickly to any time-sensitive matters, saving you time and money in the long run. If done mindfully, IP operational efficiency will keep your IP strategy running smoothly and corroborate the value of your portfolio.